What's up, guys? We're back again for another Marvel Plus Quest video. Alright. I have Ascended Silk, and my thoughts on her rework. I didn't make the video, but they essentially, like, they nerfed her damage, which I really don't like, right? But it's free damage, so it doesn't really matter. And they increased the healing insane on her yellow. They increased I think the damage or the strikes or whatnot on both of them. But they essentially buffed Chasm without buffing Chasm because of her passive, her yellow passive. Ascended, base level 450 Silk, burst heals for 15,000. Now, one character that feeds off of burst healing really well and can excel from it, and you don't really need health packs, is Chasm. One of the only, very few characters, right? Now, if I ascend Spider-Man India, this team is top 5 meta team in the game. It's just top 5 meta team in the game regardless, if you have them ascended or not, because your MMR is going to be different than everybody else's, right? So she essentially burst heals Chasm, deals crazy amounts of damage, destroying her own web, or just destroying web tiles on the board. When she destroys web tiles, she deals damage, burst heals, which is essentially going to be Chasm because he's the one that's going to be tanking. And then Spider-Man India's purple, or yeah, let me see. His best build 535. You're going to be mitigating damage against AoE units. If you ascend Spider-Man India, if you have them all ascended, then yes, go up against Omega Red, but he kind of counters them because of the I think he does permanent damage over time, which doesn't let them heal as much as they want to their full potential. But this team right here is essentially top 5 meta team in the game. Spider-Man India, best build 535. You're going to be hitting for AoE. You're nuking anything, literally. Putting a crazy amount of web tiles on the board with him. And then Silk's going to be doing her thing, Chasm's going to be doing his thing, and you win, right? Let's go up again. Let's get rid of Jane first. This team is just ridiculous, man. I essentially don't really like what they did to Silk. They should have just left her healing alone, because now we're going to see more of Chasm. A lot more of him. And they secretly buffed Chasm. That's all I have to say. And it's going to be really, really, really annoying. It's stupid. You're using double Chasm here. He's just fueling him, dealing that passive. Look at the damage you're dealing with her. And then Spider-Man India, you match these, you get 3. The enemy matches them, you get 6, right? When matched or destroyed, create 3 web tiles, plus 3 web tiles if matched or destroyed by the enemy team. Like hello? You get nuke, you get free massive amounts of passive damage. You get insane burst heal on either of the 3. It doesn't matter if you're burst healing Chasm or not. Your team's gonna stay alive. One of, I guess the permanent damage, right, mechanic is what's going to counter this team. You have to get rid of Silk first. Worry about not letting India get green. Worry about matching their trap tiles, India's trap tiles, putting more web tiles on the board. You have so much to worry about against this team. It doesn't really, you can't down Chasm first because he'll revive and stun. You get an extra turn with that to fuel this team's passive damage with Silk. And if Chasm, it's insane. It's insane. Chasm revives with what? Let's see. It's this one. Okay, so this is, I have him 454. He revives with 30% health. You're gonna gain 15,000 health after that if you match a web tile. Match Spider-Man India's trap tiles. It's crazy. Yeah, it's insane. Okay, blue. Look at this. Look at that. Boom. Charge towel. And I don't even think Chasms, if you're going up against another Chasm, even better for you. You're basically going up against a 1v3 unless it's Omega Red, which it's Omega Red. What can you do about him? Nothing, really. What do we match here? More green. I'll take the blue charge style. It's just the burst heal is crazy. Look at that. you're dealing damage, destroying web tiles, and healing. And I think it. Hold up. Whoa. Whenever you match or destroy a web tile, heal Silk's lowest health ally for a burst of 15,137. So it just burst healed Chasm and Silk at the same time. Like what? Right? Her black passive makes her yellow passive pop off. Let's put strike tiles. I should put protect tiles to keep me alive longer, but like you don't want to do that against an Omega Red. Obviously, you want to skip Omega Red because GG's. Now, 20,000 from India, which we're just gonna do it anyways because why not? Look at that. This is so dumb. I think we officially have a meta, an actual meta Spider-Verse team. Right? You don't have to ascend India. You don't have to ascend Silk. You don't. Your MMR is going to be different than everybody else's. If you have Chasm in 4-star land MMR and you have Silk and India, you pretty much have one of the best teams in the game to just spam wins in Simulator. Now, assuming that they do bring supports in this next season, which I said this last time, but they didn't. And then somebody said, hey, we're gonna, they're gonna bring supports in July, and then after the 11th year anniversary, yada yada yada. So I don't know. Now there's big talk about supports coming in after this season. This is the last season without supports. So good luck to everybody. I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know how the wins are gonna be. I don't know how slow the matches are gonna be or what. I don't know if they're trying to slow the game down, not let us get more wins, but like I think with supports it's going to just be crazier. You're going to be able to get more like faster wins. This team right here, Chasm, Silk, India, is in my opinion it's a top. I would say I'd put it in the top 10 teams in the game, especially if you have Silk ascended. You don't need India ascended. He did, like, I don't, another thing, I don't know if India gets nerfed ascended or not. I have to, find out for myself. But if he doesn't get nerfed, then he essentially just gains more health and his abilities stay the same, which I don't think he can get any better. I genuinely don't think India can get any better. He is the best, I guess you could say, damage dealing Spider-Verse unit we got in the game, right? Besides, like, I think even better than Silk. His green is just insane. All right, so more blue. Look at this. This is dumb. Like, Chasm is that, like, you pretty much are almost guaranteed, unless you're going up against a team that nukes you, your whole team at the same time, you pretty much can guarantee that extra stun, that free stun. Look at that. Boom, boom. How much damage is that going to be? Like, look at this. Another one. I think he's, yeah. Okay. Look at that. No matter what they do, they're going to give us that heal. 20,000 first. Insane. And then Chasm doesn't, like, okay, this is Chasm, right? An Abyss tile, okay. Jane Foster, Ironheart. They're obviously, there's teams to counter this, right? Jane Foster, Ironheart with boosts. Now that you got, 2-star Electro, use him with Jane Foster, Ironheart, right? and you can pretty much destroy the board. Counter Silk, counter Silk Chasm India. But like, I still think this is one of I think this is top. This is potentially top 10 meta teams in the game. I don't know. Like, free damage, free AoE nuke on literally any team in the game. You know, free stun, extra stun when Chasm gets down. There's just too much to this team. This team is just good. 5/3/5 best build for Silk. You're gonna get that burst heal. You're gonna get that damage. I just don't like that they nerfed, or that they took her, like, yeah, nerfed her black ability damage wise. If they would have left it alone, and if they would have increased her black ability's damage and nerfed her healing into oblivion, then yes, we wouldn't have had a Chasm feeder. You know, Chasm's little backpack of potions to heal and put web tiles on the board, to basically feed him. They buffed Chasm without buffing Chasm by reworking Silk. Do I like it? Yes, because I get to use them Ascended, right? I get to smash all these other teams, but it's going to be annoying seeing Chasm again. They nerfed him 3 times, nothing. But GG's. As always, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in the next one.